Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now. And it's Rabiot.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's the chance to counter. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern...
Impressive jump! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kubo. Now it's Kamada. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Elise steaming forward at pace. Good ball, good take. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. Dembele, and a chance! And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Still goalless at the moment. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Kamada. And it's Kubo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Good shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
France with the corner, they're first. He's there to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Now it's Olise. Olise gets on his bike and on the move. Kamada. And Maida. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Dembele, Rabiot, and that's a good ball. They're at shot at goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. That's put paid to the danger. And here's Dembele. Tries one from range. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Dembele. Good driving run. Dembele running with intent. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Olise. Rabiot. And here's Olise. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Tchouameni still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Tries a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Le numéro 11.
France have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maida. And it's made its way to him. Looking, can he finish? Oh, good finish. But oh, it's offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Dembele. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Maida. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
France looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11, le numéro 20,
So the action
le numéro
resumes.
4. À leur place,
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open
And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Japan are looking to go forward now. France do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Thuram. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Barcola. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Conte, Saliba, Barcola. Close, decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Thuram, and the shot! And again! And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Le numéro 12.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, that's delightful. He has found the way through. And that's the keeper's ball. Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
Now it's Doan. He's got away. Has crossed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. This looks promising. Distributed tidily. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment.
That's good play from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Doan. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubo. Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Rabiot. He's given the time to pick a pass. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ito. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Barcola. The ball has bounced loose now. It's not an especially good pass, that. Maida.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Over to the right flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, that's been intercepted. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Now it's Rabiot.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Is there any support? Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Japan are making a change now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his... Oh, shooting chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Changement en cours.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Barcola.
Il y aura 4 minutes de
Real
temps additionnel.
chance! That is delicious! A finish of true class! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Maida. Well, that's well spotted. And that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Barcola voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's come off the upright.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Lucas Paqueta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Neymar closing in on goal. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So, a breakthrough already. João Neves. Shifted upfield. And it's Cancelo. Neymar. And it's Alexandro. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Crossbar! Lucas Paqueta. Vitinha. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ibanez. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Eva Nilsson. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Now this could be a chance. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vitinha, that's a good ball out wide. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's played it back. And it's Vitinha. That's where it came from. Chance, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Bruno Guimaraes and Neymar. Rafinha. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bernardo Silva. It's a threatening ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is great goalkeeping.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's found a way through. Rafinha! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Vitinha for João Cancelo. Araujo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Now it's Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off. Ibanez, looking to play him in. Vitinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. And he's found a way past. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. And again! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Alexandro. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He has found the way through, and that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's in on goal! And the shot! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Araujo.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's fabulous. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, it's hit the post! Oof, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
E vamos só dar a entrada em campo da nossa equipa. Substituição para Portugal. Número 23.
So we're on the way for the second half.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Stood up well to him there. Portugal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
He's picked his way through. Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger. Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Neymar's cross. And that should get the job done. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Alexandro. Now it's Neymar. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And Bernardo Silva! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Portugal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Ederson. Nicely spread. Ibanez, João Neves wins the duel this time. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. João Cancelo gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Ruben Neves, showing good feet. Big chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. João Cancelo makes the interception. Ederson. Has a look and plays it forward. Rafinha. He's beaten the last. Evan Nielsen! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just not quite happening for him just now. Alexandro. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's found a way past. Now it's Rafinha. Takes the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Paquetá. Forwards and with intent. That's going wide left. Marquinhos. Ederson. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Rafinha. Eva Nils takes a shot! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Played back into the centre. Ronaldo purring through the gears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, again there's no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ruben Neves. And this is Ronaldo. Shot a goal! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to...
Bruno Fernandes! It's a goal! And what a climax we have here! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And here's Neymar, Eva Nilsson.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha, played out towards the right wing.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ruben Dias. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Ederson. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Portugal lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Caros espectadores, a vossa atenção. Temos aqui uma criança perdida. Pedimos aos pais da criança com chapéu azul e camisola laranja o favor de se dirigirem às informações.
Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and chance for a shot! Goal! Colombia! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Camisa 25.
Mexico finding themselves unexpectedly behind. No, that's been intercepted. He slings it in. It's been shipped out wide. That's a good ball out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through, played in with purpose.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That is a brilliant interception. Suarez, Colombia are looking to break at pace. Diaz. And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Colombia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that should get the job done. Mexico are looking to go forward now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Lukumi. And it's Munoz. And it's James Rodriguez. Lerma. Now, can he find a finish? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Diaz. Good running, strong and charge, surely! Oh, crossbar! And it's James Rodriguez. Now it's and a chance! And that's a good finish. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Colombia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Half an hour played now. That's going wide left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lerma does well to get it back. James. Lerma. Steaming on, real chance! Off the post! And for a moment, time stood still. Colombia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And shifted it to the flank.
Well, Peter, he has to get his head up and gauge the landscape. Had he done so, he would have seen a barren plain.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a really well-measured ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. Has a look and place it forward. And it's James Rodriguez.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Driving through the mid. Tries a shot! He's having a pop! Another big chance that gets away.
Colombia really have stepped it.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Colombia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Substituição no time da Colômbia. Camisa 25.
Gets us going once more.
Camisa 7. Deixando
He's
o
got
campo
away.
para a entrada de camisa 1. Camisa 20.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Driving forward. Quintero. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Vargas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. The message is clear, none shall pass. Closing in on, can he finish? Just cruising, they are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. Ospina. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Quintero. So what can they make of this?
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Played out wide.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
72.306 espectadores.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, they've got it again. Shot could be on. Colombia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's picked his way through. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He is through here! He's having a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mexico choosing to make the first change.
Teremos uma substituição.
Lukumi, Mojica, and Sanchez. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Mojica. James. Look at the space here. Spread out to the left. Ball in towards the middle. And he is dashing away. Goes for a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substituição.
Mexico have opted to make another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's been cut out, well played. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And it's Quintero. Played out to the left flank. And this is James Rodriguez.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. And there goes the final whistle. Colombia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.
Agradecemos a colaboração.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
things already rolling. He is through here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Musiala. Now it's Havertz. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer. We all know about his abilities with the ball, but I want to keep an eye on his leadership. Such a vocal presence who accepts nothing but perfection from his defence and, of course, himself.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. McAllister is flagged offside. Kimmich. That's a good ball out wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Both sides exercising caution for now. Threads one in. Musiala! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Paul getting this one clear. Argentina are looking to go forward now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball, good take. The big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Sané. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Kimmich.
That's going in strongly.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Martinez. It's a threatening ball. Musiala. A heavy challenge. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Sané, and he's managed to get free. Sané, and Sané! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
They've played it short. Now it's Wirtz. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's in a great position here. Havertz is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Driving forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Messi. Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. Mecha, still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Now it's Sané. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Argentina are down to 10 men. Sané, nice bit of skill, and he's away. They want to be quick to recover this. He's having a hit! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi, there he goes, motoring forward. Chance for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Sané. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Messi. Musiala. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substituição no time da Argentina. Camisa
They're on the move
24.
again.
Camisa 23.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Elects to cross. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Almada. Now it's Martina, and he shoots! Oh, cracking effort.
Martinez certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Pavlovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Martinez. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And here's Havertz. And he's got the beating of his man. Witz. Chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 60.179
Argentina do have
espectadores.
options available on the bench if they want to go that way. To McAllister. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Camisa 22.
Argentina leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And it's Sané. Sané, closing in on goal, and the shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Marcado para a Alemanha. Aos 21
Whoever
minutos do
is in
segundo
his
tempo,
path,
pelo
he will
jogador,
always find a way.
camisa 7.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a promising position. And this is Messi. He has found the way, shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Musiala. And he's running through. They're urging him to shoot. Musiala! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Substituição em andamento.
Germany can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Played out to the left flank. That has ended up in no man's land.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Caught offside that time. Goretzka. Alvarez gets across to intercept that. Almada. De Paul. And it's McAllister. Almada. Now it's Havertz. And it's Gross. McAllister. And he's being shifted off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Schlotterbeck. And it's time. Here's Goretzka. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Gross. Almada. Messi. Now it's Martinez.
Teremos 5
Vince.
minutos de acréscimo.
And here's Havertz. And that has left him in a heap. He has a look up. Almada. 5 minutes to add. Goretzka makes the interception. Tar. Gross. Now it's Havertz. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Martinez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Argentina succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their numerical disadvantage.
Well, the biggest compliment I can pay them, Peter, is that they didn't look as if they'd gone down to 10 men. They spread the workload, everyone found an extra 10%, and they certainly deserve to take something away for their industry.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, it has been a 4-year wait, a long, long wait. For near enough a century we have been treated to endless drama as teams vie to rise above the other 194 nations to be crowned kings of this remarkable game. History will be the ultimate judge as to how well this edition stands up to its many outstanding prequels. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Now it's Martinez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fernandez! Goal! Argentina! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Argentina, after 6 minutes, is number 8, Fernandez.
Argentina make the perfect start. They are already ahead. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Martinez claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's to Paul. Tagliafico. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he is deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's destined for the flank. Spread out to the left. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Paredes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And the ball's come loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Well, that has not gone well. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Fernandez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's to Paul. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Goes without saying, that was poor. Martinez. And Martinez! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. Argentina find a position of real strength now. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's had it taken off him. And he's had it nicked away. He's kept it out, that's a great save.
Algeria certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
They've played it short. Now this could... Chance, surely! No, got right underneath it.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
That has been cut short. Paz. That's Paredes. And here's the Paul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's had a shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Argentina, after 39 minutes, is number 22.
Argentina are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
And Martinez! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stood up well to him there. Otamendi. Martinez is herring after that one. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Martinez.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
A heavy challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Nice bit of skill. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Argentina really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Argentina look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitutions taking place.
Down to business again. And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi! And no mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Lionel Messi.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with.
And Messi! Oh, he really got hold of that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Paredes. Now it's Messi. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Now it's Alvarez. Martinez being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He'll try from distance! And he's missed it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Romero. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Played out to the left flank.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he's still...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 9, Lionel Messi.
Now it's Messi. Fernandez does well to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Messi. And the shot! Oh, good finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Algeria choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 11.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. That's going in strongly.
McAllister. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Steaming on Messi! And that's past the post.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 10.
So we have further
Number
activity on the bench
22.
here.
Coming on the field. Number 20. Number 6.
He's beaten the last man. McAllister. Now it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. McAllister does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Molina. Showing good feet. Gently done. Martinez. And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, what has happened here? It's run loose here. Deftly away. It's a throw-in. Another throw-in. Messi. Now it's Martinez. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Has been indicated.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. And that's it. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. Martinez reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.